So, g'day fellow coin collectors, how you going? This is Glenn, back with another video. And first up, before we get into this PNC, I'll do the draw. About a week after this video. I'm sorry that I haven't actually done it, because I've just been a bit busy. So, today's video is about this Eureka PNC. As you can see, it's called P for philanthropy. No, not philanthropy. Philatelics. Collecting of stamps. Gee, I've got Alzheimer's. Numismatics. Collectible. And you might have come across these before. You probably would have been familiar with the police PNC that was quite popular. And this one is actually one of my favourites, because look at it. It has the Eureka flag, Eureka Stockade. This is a 2004, and on the back the denomination is $5. So that is quite a nice PNC. Blue, red and yellows are always nice colours to make covers in, because they make them more attractive. So as you can see, it has the Eureka flag, someone's hand with a gold nugget. That's because gold mining is directly related to the Eureka Stockade, because all those who manned the Eureka Stockade were gold miners, and they actually protested over the government treatment of gold miners, specifically due to the gold license, or mining license should I say, which cost about £1 per year per license, per individual, and that was actually quite a lot of money, considering people only got paid probably about £2 to £3 back then. So it's actually too much money. Most people couldn't afford it, so most people didn't have it. And if you didn't have a license, you got arrested because you were not allowed to gold mine. So that's what that is actually about. And here we have Peter Laylaw. So he's one of the main leaders, and that's where the suburb of Laylaw is actually named after. And he actually later on got elected to the Victorian government. So also the Eureka Stockade is also in Ballarat, Victoria. So you could see has an issue date 29th of June 2004. And on the back we just have some information about it. Now you can actually stop the video and actually read it. Okay, so it's a Southern Cross, so the same as on our flag. So maybe a person who designed our flag actually had the Eureka Stockade flag in mind. But a lot of other countries also have the Eureka, the Southern Cross on it as well. Okay, 30 diggers and 5 soldiers were killed. You can see 30 diggers. That's where the Australian soldiers got the name the Diggers from, because it was derived from the gold miners, which were actually diggers. And in the First World War, the Australian soldiers dug trenches, because you know it's trench warfare, which we don't have now. It's quite mobile now. And they were called diggers as well, so I reckon that they got their name from the gold miners. Okay, and you can see it has the Goldfields Commission of Inquiry, which exonerated the diggers by enacting sweeping reforms to goldfield administration and granting the Goldfields representation in Parliament. So that will be the representative for the Ballarat area, probably in the Senate and the House of Representatives. Okay, the stamp cover design, Janet Boshin, Australia Post. Stamp images, Peter Laylaw, La Trobe Collection, okay, State Library Victoria. And the swearing allegiance to the Southern Cross, 1854, by Charles Alphonse Duyet. And he actually made one of the, I think it was him who made one of the most documented analysis of the Eureka Stockade, and also Ballarat at the time, but he did go back to Italy, and that's where he actually passed away. He was actually quite young, only 40 years old. So that was actually the... Okay, so the swearing in of the swearing in ceremony. So how many of these coins are actually produced? Well, if you go to any coin book, these are actually under the PNC issued with the Perth Mint. So they're not a Royal Australian Mint type of product, they're the Perth Mint. And there's actually no mintage value, so we're not too sure about how many were minted. The earlier Perth Mint up until 2007, 2008, and the majority of them up until 2015 have no mintage figures. So it's only a guessing game how many of these are actually produced. It has a catalogue value of $25, and that's pretty much too much. You had an issue value of $15, so now it's $20 if you buy one today, but $15, and if you actually buy them on the internet, you're pretty much buying them for the same issue price, between $13 and $15. That's how much you buy it for. But with inflation, you're probably talking about $17, $18. It should be valued at now if it was to keep up with inflation, but quite obviously these have not. And if you take the extra coin out, you can see there's another thing. So you got soldiers there, 2 of them have been shot, and you got the mutineers inside the stockade. So that's a painting by Charles Alfonso Duet. That's a nice painting, over 150 years old. And designer Lung Chan, so Perth Mint. There's the logo of the Perth Mint. Okay, and as you can see, it doesn't have a mintage figure, but it has the specifications. This is legal tender for $5 in Australia. All Perth Mint products are actually legal tender. And on here we actually have the actual flag. So this is what's left of the flag. It's in the Ballarat Fine Art Gallery, and as you can see, it's quite crude with the stars being not even, not regular throughout. So, but that was pretty standard for something that's made very quick. So that's quite nice. I wish this was actually our national flag. I reckon it's a lot better. But a lot of the bogan racists have actually taken it on to be like the national treasure. So they have slightly tainted what it actually meant. So as you can see, this is has a frosted background and a polished Elizabeth head, and it's in Rankley Broad effigy. And it's quite nice, beautiful. So if you're interested in actually buying any of these, I don't have any to sell, but just go look on eBay. The coin shops usually sell them for a lot more, but you can get them for a good price on eBay. Between $13 and $15, I wouldn't actually pay any more. And they're just something that's actually quite attractive for a PNC. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it encourages you to actually go out and purchase this coin, because they're actually quite nice. They're not rare, but please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, have an awesome coin collecting time. Thank you, and bye bye.